97.9 The Box, the Madd Hatta Morning Show, Slim Thug and family in the building.
In the building, what it do? Happy New Year, Houston.
Boss Life has taken over the city as always. I like to always start with Slim Thug that he knows was going to get this big.
The Boss Life ball? Nah.
Yeah, not even the ball, just the whole thing that your whole...
Oh, the brand.
The whole brand.
The brand itself, it's a lot of work, man. And
what the hell is so funny, Jay?
Booty elf? No, for me, I'm not making him laugh.
It's the booty elf.
The booty elf is underneath him.
Can you be serious for 1 minute? I'm having a serious conversation with Slim Thug.
Hey, man, go ahead.
the Mac, what happened to your Instagram, though?
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Man,
What you been posting?
I guess the word is out that he's been blocked off the gram.
Oh, Slim,
But that's all right.
He got another account, J-Mac Glow Balls.
Oh, no. That's that other dude.
Oh, okay.
There's another dude out there with J-Mac Glow Ball. He out there getting all the J-Mac stuff right now.
That's crazy, man. He cleared it
You want us
up.
to move on now?
You can do whatever. It's your show.
Thank you. I'm glad you remember that.
Turn up.
Small time from coming.
You tell us every day and we remember. No, but for real, do you ever think that, your branding and what you tried to do was ever going to get to this level?
Man, I always do everything with
He's a friend of Mike's.
I do everything with the biggest expectations, you know what I'm saying? So I don't never count myself out. But it's really a lot of hard work, man, and shout out to my partners in here who really do most of that work. Corey Crawford, my boy Shy up in here, and Rico up in here. You know what I'm saying? That's who really behind the scenes do a lot of doing this, actually, put this whole event together. So big shout out to them. It's a partnership, and that's what I did. I got to a point where it was too much for me. I needed partners. I got with my homeboys. We all came together as a team, and that's how you've been able to get the Boss Life Balls and a lot of the giving back events we do and everything we do during the year.
It looked like your life has been very orchestrated, Slim. I always think about seeing you as a young man in high school, but every move that you made has looked very calculated, like somebody has assisted you with all these moves along the years.
I definitely have a lot of help from my family, from my sister, Nelwyn, Ray coming up, everybody heavy, and like I say,
But did they plot out the plan though? Like, this is what you need to be doing by this age, and this is what you need to do next. And here's your next big move right here.
I ain't
very
gonna lie.
orchestrated.
Now, I give them for the work, but I be giving a lot of the ideas though. I had ideas and I just dip back in the back and they make it happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, but with the clothing, they got a lot of ideas like those Lettermans and stuff come from a lot of the stuff they be doing. It's a lot of. I was so surprised. You know what I'm saying? This year on Boss Life, the clothing side, they came up with a lot of dope, outfits or whatever stuff. I really was like, oh man, this is super dope. Like calling them. Give me some more, man. And it's crazy. I barely can get my own, clothing, you know what I'm saying?
What's the thing that you wear to bed?
The robe.
Yeah, that robe was nice, man. That robe was nice.
That was dope.
You're like, I ain't got no more.
Right. I don't like when they have it before me though. I don't like when I feel like that's disrespect.
Now, a lot of people talk about being the boss. And we see people who front like, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. I really believe when you say it, you've done it. You've acted like a boss and you've made the true boss moves. And you know what? I commend you for something else too, Slim. I think you do a lot of stuff because you legitimately want to do the things that you do. And what I mean by that is when you give back. Oftentimes it seems to me that people give back and it's a show that they're putting on for Instagram or Twitter or people or whatever. But I believe when you go and help people in the community, you feel like you're supposed to do that. And here's why you're supposed to do it. Because a lot was given to Slim Thug.
Right.
So because so much was given to Slim Thug, it's important to him to give back to his community. And he's not doing it. And I understand there's some things that you got to do and to take the pictures and all that. But I don't believe Slim Thug does it for that. I do it because I believe that Slim Thug believes that he should be giving back because he has gotten so much from these people.
Right. I look at it as if you're a blessing, you got to be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff we did this year, we didn't even post. Cause we just kind of seen it kind of got crazy with all the stuff going, the Harvey and all that there. So we just kind of chilled out on the posting this year and just kept doing what we doing. But we just started getting like sponsors. Like all these years we've been doing this, all this giving back stuff out of our own pockets, everything from us, you know what I'm saying? The houses we built, we didn't even go to the bank and get no loans. We went
I didn't know that.
We spent the money out of our own pocket. We each, one of us as partners, had to spend our own money.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And still haven't made, it was just, a lot of people think it's just we doing this and selling houses and making money doing. A lot of this be investments on ideas we have that we believe in, and we just do it, man. You know, and just see what happens.
And you committed to it.
We take a lot of losses to win. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is.
That's what bosses do, though.
Exactly.
They realize that there's going to be some losses.
It is.
But the win is going to come.
The win gonna outshine the losses.
There it is.
So people forget about the losses and they just gonna look back and see the win.
Slim, I don't want you to get mad at me. I got your album. I've listened to one track.
That's it. You sleep, Hal. You sleep. You better.
But I got the album. I made the investment, as they say. I made the investment, but I have to.
I did this album,
and I didn't even know you were all this promoting you was doing. I told them, they laughed at me. I said I never knew that Slim was promoting his album. I thought he was just taking pictures in his backyard.
No,
I didn't get that it was an album to the last minute. I'm like,
The World Is Yours.
I didn't know it was an album.
The World Is Yours is an album. It's out right now, and I'm telling. The thing about me, like a lot of the times, I don't even like doing a lot of this and saying, "Hey man, go get my album." On this album, I put in a lot of work, and after I listen to the whole body of work, I feel like it's a real album. A lot of the times, I do it for the culture. I might do an album where I'm just freestyle type rapping, where only if you was a Chopped and Screwed fan, you'll like that music. On this album, I made it for the masses. I made it for people who our age, not really for the youngsters. I try to stay in 25 and up category, but if you just sit and listen to this album one time, I guarantee you're gonna vibe to it. And I don't never ask nobody, hey man, go buy my stuff, go listen to this. If you look back, I never do that because I just feel like if you know my music and you my fan, you're gonna get it. But on this one, I stepped out of my box and did more, to bring in more people. It just to do it because I don't do it a lot. Like I say, a lot of the times I make culture music and concept music. I want Pimp C to be proud when I get to heaven and say, man, you kept it trill the whole way. You didn't switch up to be on the radio. You didn't switch up to sound like what's going on now. You kept the Texas sound alive and didn't change, and I get that. So I know it's working every day. I get that, as feedback. So that's what I live for.
A lot of people say that you probably should change your style up or do what is currently what's the trend now. You refuse?
I'm almost 40. It's been working, man. I feel like I'm blessed, man. Every time I walk in my house, I walk outside, I say, man, look, I can see everything I work for. I own everything, you know what I'm saying? To be able to do what you want to do and be your own boss and move when you want to move is priceless. And I don't want to sell out. I was just talking about that on our podcast. It seemed like on everything from sports to music, at some point when you get hot, the people are going to cut you that check and keep you to that level. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, you can't make it to that next level because they're going to buy you out before you get that big. And they're going to live off of what you did 100 years later. And they family going to keep eating 100 years later off of what you're doing. I want to be able to do something I can give my family or some type of, build something, a family business or something I can just feed my family for generations off of like they do.
You have no fear of showcasing your wealth, and you have no fear of showcasing your family on your social media. Why not? Because some people, they might keep their family away from it.
I ain't never been proud.
Some people don't want everybody to see their Rolls Royce and this Phantom and this old school car and this classic right here and all that. But
I never been private. And I don't knock nobody who is private. That ain't just my personality. You know what I get? Girls who I date they be like, you bring them girls around your kids and your family. I'll be like, I meet everybody I talk to. Like, it ain't that big of a deal to me. I just ain't never been that private. Like, I've been rapping since I was 17. I really ain't got a lot of privacy, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So it don't bother me. I just do. I live my life exactly how I want to live it, and I don't really care what people think. Because this is what happened when you 17. And you start making money off of what you're doing and you own it, like I say, it gives you a certain confidence of you can't tell me how to do it because it's already working. You see what I'm saying? And when you got that going, that's what a lot of people don't never reach. They sell out before they reach the level of knowing their value. You know what I'm saying? When they know because once you know your value, it's hard to go sell it for a check, and just because it's a big check right now. And I just, like I say, I know my value. I know what I'm doing is working, so it gives me confidence to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Slim Thug. Talk about the Boss Life Ball. Is this the 3rd year?
Nah, what year is this, CC?
This the 5th year?
Wow. 5th year, man.
Year. And why is this so important to y'all? Because you guys get recognized too. It's kind of funny, but here's a situation that turns the table on everybody else, and you and your crew, y'all recognize people. Why is that important for you guys?
We Boss Life. We want to salute the bosses. You know what I'm saying? We boss ladies, boss men. Out here doing big things. It ain't just about black people. Can we say who we're supposed to be coming through or what?
Yeah.
We got Damon John, Shark Tank coming down. We got
wow.
Tillman. We giving the
owner of the Rockets.
Owner of the Rockets.
He got his own TV show now too.
Papados.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
He
billionaire.
own
Yeah.
Houston. So we got a lot of bosses we honoring, and it's really just like I say, saluting the bosses, man, who inspire us to be bosses, and it's hard, man. It's hard to own something, because you got a lot of stuff you got to fight through. I don't care what color you is. It's hard to be a boss. So we just saluting everybody, making sure everybody come out, get fresh. We get, you get to dress up. A lot of the times people in Houston say they ain't got nothing to dress up to. Put on your best suit, man. Come on, because we're going to be clean.
Yeah, I went last year.
We was clean.
And this really ain't no Gene affair, man.
Nah, we actually.
I felt very inadequate driving up in my Santa Fe.
They actually, it's a big event, man.
It's a big event, and it's a baller event. I might have to rent this year, Rob G. Because I came out there in my Santa Fe. Would you like us to take your car? Dude, there's a Bentley behind me and 2 Rolls Royces. I'll park my own car.
We try to do it at event. We're doing it this year at Minute Maid Park.
Wow.
So we try to do it at events. I mean at venues that normally black people don't be in a lot. So we try to get the most upscale places to do this, and we make it look the nicest.
It's crazy. It's
ice sculptures. We make it look like some real stuff you don't see around here a lot. So to give people, Houston gotta have that bossed up that look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not. This is not. This is not for you to come to with your cap on backwards.
Nah.
This is, and then you're really in there with people who make decisions in the city. When I was there, you could be rubbing shoulders with the mayor. You could be rubbing shoulders with some president of some bank, and they all up in there. Everybody from the hood to the highest exec to the city. It's the funniest. But it's the coolest place to be because you're like, damn, this is cool. I'm looking over the mayor over there, then I'm looking at little Bubby over there. And we all in the same building, you know what I'm saying? And everybody looking good. And everybody brought, they brought out their Sunday best too.
We also gonna be honoring the Madd Hatta, you know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all. What? So I paid them boys off.
Hatta been here, man, since day one, man. Hatta been out here putting in work since day one for the city. We got to,
I'm appreciative. Yeah. It's nice to be part of something like this. But aside from me, Tillman gonna be in the building.
Hatta don't never like no shine. Nah. You can't say nothing good about him.
He gonna dim his light.
Right.
I'm not dimming the light. I mean, there's some major players that's gonna be there that day. I'm excited to be a part of something so big. It's an honor that you even get recognized by these guys. So I accept the honor. It's hard for me. I will admit that I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But it is an honor, and I definitely want to be in the building. Like I said, it ain't often you get a chance to rub elbows with a billionaire. I just want to rub that elbow one time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I've been good, Some of that blessing might come off on me, but I love what y'all do, Slim. I think that people deserve to be recognized, especially when they truly doing business the right way and they doing it for the right reasons, not just so other people can see them doing something so they can try to take ownership of something that they really ain't doing. It's real people doing real things that get recognized for real, and I appreciate you for that, and I salute you and your whole crew for that, and I love everything y'all doing. Like I said, it's amazing to watch these guys. You feel like almost like the big uncle. You've seen them from children, Rico included. You've seen all these guys from high school, and they turn out to be these incredible businessmen. That's exciting for me, man. Still to this day, it's still exciting. When I see, when I go home and I talk to my friends, like, yeah, I know Slim Thug. I remember when he was in high school. I'm that dude that says that. I remember when he was in high school.
Right. That's real, though. Because we from, we down south. Just imagine how long that was. That was like one of my first songs, and it was with Hatta. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know Slim Thug didn't want to rap first on that, right?
I'm new. I'm Slim Thug.
Slim Thug like, hey, Hatta, man, who rapping first? I said, you won't be first, Slim.
They just gonna put me
Slim got in the car.
first.
Slim got in that car. I said, see, Fly's vocals in first. I said,
I said, man, y'all gonna put me first.
I said, man,
Brand
we gotta start with that heat first, baby. We gotta start Slim Thug. We're gonna end it with Young. I
And
said,
think
it's
about
gonna be
that,
epic. So he said, okay, Hatta. I said, trust me, man.
You
It's gonna
seen
be
the
epic.
Christmas lights and all that?
Yeah, I did. That was cool the way my man did that, man.
All these years.
Somebody like, hey, how do you get royalties? I'm like, what they talking about? Do I get royalties? Dude just got some lights on his house, man. Let that man live, man. It was an honor just for him to put the song. I was happy to be there.
I was like, that was
I'm like, man, I was just happy to be there.
Hatta just mailed something yesterday.
No, I was really just happy to be there. Okay, people want tickets so they can be at the Fair 2 Rubbing Elbows with the rich and highly famous. What do they need to do? Where do they need to go? Rico, somebody? You got the info.
Hey, show shot, man. It's Boss Life Ball 18.eventbrite.com. That's Boss Life Ball 18.eventbrite.com.
The event happens on what date?
January 14th.
January 14th. Tickets already available
Yep,
now.
right now.
All right.
Is the link on your Instagram or something?
I will put it on there or something, you know. I'll put it on there. Yeah.
All right.
No, really, y'all need to go to.
Come on, Rico, give them the mic. Tell them what to do. Come on, Rico. I don't need you on the background. You know where to go. Tell us, man.
They can come pick them up from our office. Just DM one of us, or they can go to Erotic Boutique, which
Tell
is
them your
Molo's store.
internet, your
My
Instagram.
Instagram is Boss Life Rico or Boss Life Management.
There it is right there. So we got all those different places, and Slim Thug said he's going to have it in his bio too,
Right.
on his Instagram page, so y'all can get tickets there
I'll
too.
post something too on it.
And then we'll post something on the boxhouston.com too, so if people go there, we can link them where it can go straight to it as well. So
Yeah.
we'll do all that. But thank you again. I appreciate you guys recognizing me. I think that's very kind of you, gentlemen. I'm just happy to be in the building. I just got to do something with that Santa Fe this year. I'll work out something.
Turn up, man.
Well, go ahead. What you got?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's the new year. Do you do resolution, Slim, or is that something
Man, I
new?
didn't this year. I didn't do no resolution this year. I just felt like, man, really, man, I'm so confident in as the year ended. I've been everything just been kind of lining up. So I kind of feel like I'm so on point with God right now. I just want to keep it going, man. I just want to stay on my get better game thing and multiply everything we doing right now, man.
All right.
It's good.
All right. One more time, give me all the information. It's going down the
January 14th, Boss Life Ball. You know what I'm saying? We got sponsor Justin, the lawyer.
I just got hit.com.
My boy, Ciroc, you know what I'm saying? Deleon, all them. Appreciate everybody. Like, they don't want to, they just looking at me like I know what I'm supposed to say. Man.
One job just coming, man. Come say that for me,
Like, they don't know
man.
everything.
Y'all know
Hold it down for them. Thank you to our sponsors, Justin the Lawyer, Ciroc, DeLeon, Duce, Active Athlete, Men's Warehouse, A-Loft, Burns Barbecue, Boss
Oh,
Life
Birds got
Foundation,
Birds got that new side now, boy.
Burger Shack.
Oh man, hold up, man.
JF
The burger's
Studios,
nice, man. We gotta go over there again. Oh, you gotta go.
and Samsung.
That's
Samsung.
man, hold up. I'm rolling with the wrong crew, man. I'm gonna start working for Boss Life. Nah, but thank y'all again, man. I appreciate it, man. We will see all of y'all there.
Happy New Year, man. Have a good one.